Yeah, I got emergency service calls. I got an emergency service call. What I was trying to say is we do emergency service calls. So this is probably one of the last iterations of CSW200, an AC unit. I installed this May of 2014, and as you can see, it looks pretty good inside. That's 3 years of rocking and rolling. Let's see how much light my headlamp puts off. Oh heck yeah, that puts off more than this. Alright, so anyways, the complaint that we had from my customer was that the gate operator is, so photo eye still looking good. That's one of those older EMX photo eyes, and the reflector doesn't look so bad. I'm gonna clean that off while I'm out here, and hopefully this thing will stay in focus while I'm walking around. Don't find any snakes or anything out here. Get a little bit of water. At least it's not 30 degrees out here. That's a good thing. Just so happened to be still in uniform. That photo eye looks pretty good. Oh, you can't see a dang thing, can you? Just needed to be cleaned a little bit. So that looks pretty good, and like the way I mounted it, real happy with that. So, and it's working. I just heard the relay click. In theory it's working. So just throw this back over here, back on the truck, and let's see what we got. Let's close this mug. All right. Looks like the limits are good. Let's see what happens. Oh, it's breaking the photo eye. That would lead me to believe that. Oh, I was going to say we have a bad weld, but we don't. Got some dirt daubers living up in there, but we don't have a bad weld, which is good. Looks like the weld's good there too. So, what has happened? I want to double check something real quick, because that's okay. No. Looks like the hinges are good. Let me get over here and I'll just stop it once we get that close. Take a look at the limits. But I was looking at the arm, and the arm's obviously letting it go that far. So either the arm what is going on here? That looks like a broken, busted weld. Oh, plus it's got these holes in there. What happened here? That all looks good. See what I'm saying? So this arm is supposed to be locked, and when it gets locked, I didn't think that would have been out of place. That's anchored in 4 spots. Limit's definitely not out. Wow, that's seriously not kosher. And this is where it's supposed to be. That's right on it. How did this thing get that far out? Oh, did the gate get bent? Let's take a look down this gate and see what happens. No, you can't. It's hard to tell. Not much perspective, but let's see if it's a little easier that way. No, you can't tell. It looks like it's bent no matter what from that perspective, but I can look down the gate and it's not bent. So that's odd. It's not busted there, is it? Nope. It's not wallowed out there. It's not wallowed out there. Why is that moving? That's not moving. Nope, that's in the ground. That's odd. Well, I'm going to put down the phone. Oh, could that be it? Yeah, there we go. Damn hinge went bad on me. The bolt broke off. Let's see. Yeah, so that put the gate out of. Shouldn't have put it that far out to where it's pushing it that way. But you can see that that's broke, but I can't see that that would cause it to get that far out of position. Check my welds there. No, my welds there look good. Gate operator housing's not out, but anyways, it's going to require two hands. I come back to fix the broken bolts that's on here. Jack the gate up and get it to where it's easy to get that bolt out, and then pull it out and put the new bolts in. It should be just that simple. Here's the bolt. This is all right on the ground. This is this shaft was broken right there, and I had to cut the head off so I could knock it through the bottom of it. But one of the mistakes that I made when I was doing that is I wasn't knocking it through with the bolt. So if I were to knock it through with the bolt, yeah, it may damage the end, the new bolt that is, may damage the end, but at least it's all the way through there. But it'd be threading it at the same time that it's pushing the old one out, therefore I wouldn't have to worry about alignment. But I cut the head off and then left with this piece, and at that time the shaft had broken through, so I pulled the gate all the way off the hinge, and then this almost pretty much just fell out the bottom, and then I had to realign it and get the washers aligned and put the new bolt in. The bolt is through there now, and I'm not sure if that fixes our issue with the gate not closing correctly. In another video I showed that. Let's see if we can get this housing off with my hand. Turn this back on, and my tools are out of the way, so we'll go ahead and close it. Let's see what we get. I love these gate operators. They're just so reliable, and LiftMaster has unfortunately changed everything around. So it's closing just about the same, so I'll make my recommendations as far as how to fix that and repair the bent pickets that they have. It did get confirmed that it got hit by a car, not that that's why the hinge was broke, but you can see that it's got the new bolt in there now. I did training this morning on actually the manual override for the gate and then the access and video surveillance system that I have at this property, but you could see that the pickets are bent. So that'll need to get replaced, and that'll push the gate up and possibly get this arm aligned again. But you can see, because the distance has changed from where it connects to the gate, it has moved back an inch, maybe even 1.25 inches, and that's caused this arm not to lock in position. And if this arm's not locked in position, it makes it easier for the gate to just be open manually. So I've overcompensated a little bit, and that'll make it that much harder for it to get pushed open. And the way that it's set up, it'll be tougher to pull open as well too, but there is a lot of flex in the gate. So what I'll recommend doing this time is I'll run a piece of strap off the frame of the gate all the way to the end of here, all the way across the runners, and that's after I get the picket straight. And then we'll have to most likely cut this arm off and straighten it back up. I'm going to go ahead and put some lubricant in this right now, just in case I do have to break these Allen heads loose, these bolts loose. If I had to break those loose, might as well start getting lubricated now. But it's safe as it ever was, so we'll put the cover back on and get back on with enjoying our Saturday. Safe car controls, Dallas, Texas.